to this very moment, collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels, the universe. Let's see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description if you like your own private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. And let's get into today's message. So I'm getting a lot of signs and synchronicities that you're seeing at this time. It seems like Spirit is communicating with you more than anyone. And I'm also hearing that Spirit can trust you more than other people. Spirit has given people different directions and ideas, and they have manipulated them and used them. For an example, I am actually picking up that Spirit gave someone an idea, gave someone a divine message, and they did not follow through with that, and it had something to do with you. So now you are being used as the oracle directly related to Spirit, and Spirit is just going through you directly instead of channeling through other people. And I am hearing that it has something to do with a promotion for someone. That message isn't going to be for everyone, but Spirit may have spoken to a hiring manager and told them to hire you and to choose you. And it's like the interview went well, you said all the right things, in some way, somehow it still didn't work. Still didn't get the job. Or, a situation where it's like Spirit told someone to make some move and to put you in position, and that person actually used that to put themselves in position. The scales are being balanced, for one, so people are definitely getting their karma if anything crazy like that has happened. And they're being exposed, and you are being put in that seat of like higher level connection to Spirit. It's like you are in the middle between humanity and Spirit. You are the oracle. We have Sapphire that has come up, which is all about mental force, but also spiritual insight. It's a crystal of hope and faith, having wise judgment, a crystal of power, strength, and kindness. This is all about being the life of the party, more extroverted and being valued. It's holy, it represents divine favor, and it comes with a whole lot of respect. So I see that Spirit is blessing you with that. And you are the master. Spirit is telling you to work harder, work smarter, not harder at this time. To have discipline, focus, and structure. You've been experiencing some training, and Spirit is saying you're ready to now move into the teacher position. So I see you reaching a higher level. This could be in your 3D life. This could be in your job where you're finally getting that promotion that honestly, you were been supposed to have. But for some of you, this is you being like a spiritual oracle. You could start to have dreams and visions about people before they manifest. You could have a dream that someone is pregnant, and then the very next day they end up telling people that they're pregnant. Something like that could happen. So look out for stuff like that. We also got friends and fairy tales. So I see that this is a era and time of blessings for you, which will be really good and exciting. I see you connecting with people that you can trust. With the friends card, it's all about like groups, your soul tribe, contact, relating to different people and expanding your network. So I see you meeting different people, having other people show up for you. Hanging out with people, meeting in person. This could also be on social media as well. So you could be gaining a platform and a following, and your people on your platform like really support you. This could be you meeting people in person and immediately hitting it off. So even if you're not like a super extroverted person, you're meeting with people and it's like the conversation is easy. Everything feels really easy and good. And stepping into fairy tales, this is the time where you want to believe in the impossible, because the impossible is very much so becoming possible for you, collective. You could find yourself daydreaming quite a bit at this time. The fairy tale can also represent like a romantic ending. So for some of you, it's like the Disney movies with the princess, and she goes through all her trials and tribulations, and at the end she gets the guy, and she gets to live happily ever after with them. This is kind of like unicorn energy, representing you being very special. And believe in the magic at this time. You could see a rainbow as a confirmation in the very near future. And, this represents happily ever after. So I see you stepping into happily ever after. The signs that you're seeing are 100% accurate. They are correct, and they are real. Spirit is communicating to you about someone. Spirit could be communicating to you about a friend that is being phased out. And Spirit can be communicating to you about a missed opportunity or someone taking something from you. And if you're feeling that, you're 100% right. You're tapped in. That is what happened. So we have Judgment. And, or what is this card? I think this is actually the Lover's card in this deck. They're not labeled. We have the Lover's card and the Nine of Cups. Wow. So that's strong romantic energy, strong romantic ending energy. Nine of Cups is already a card of personal fulfillment. And then the Lover's card is about two people being brought together by spirit and being able to have like a harmonious, beautiful, loving, caring relationship where they understand each other, but also spirit is really, you know, in the mix and supporting everyone. And I'm seeing you get that happily ever after moment. So that will be so, so nice. We have the Two of Wands reversed and the King of Swords here as well. So I'm seeing things being revealed in a way that just cannot be denied. Like this is an energy of Two of Wands reversed. There's no more indecisiveness. I know the reality of the situation. No more indecisiveness. I see this person for who they truly are. I just saw 606. And we have the King of Swords here, which is a strong energy of cutting that person off. So you could find yourself immediately, you know, being exposed to something. Oh my goodness. Spirit literally just showed me a text popping up on someone's phone. This is a very specific message for one person, but you might end up finding out that you're like someone you considered a friend is talking to an ex of yours or talking to someone that you have active beef with, and that they're low-key talking crap about you or they're revealing information about you, especially if you're finding too much coincidence. How does this person know this thing? How is this person showing up? How did they know I was here? How did they know what I'm doing, what I got going on? It's because that person that you're actually close to has been a snake in the grass and delivering information to your ops. So regardless, I am seeing them be exposed, which is really good, but still, you know, it really doesn't make it hurt any less. That really freaking sucks. It's a betrayal of trust. Yeah. Wow. We got a 1010 moment here. You could be seeing 1010 as an angel number. You know, this is fortune and favor after a period of hardship. These energies are so completely opposite from each other. Ten of Swords is like a harsh, really hard ending. Someone getting really bad karma. It's like stick a fork in it. It's freaking done at this point, and there's no going back. So someone is getting a really like a pie to the face. Like someone is getting a moment where they're being exposed and embarrassed on top of that Ten of Swords, and they're losing you, losing access to you, losing the friendship with you. And then we have the Ten of Cups here. You're stepping off into your happily ever after. That is such a Disney moment. That is exactly that fairy tale ending. Ten of Cups is the most romantic, cheesy energy in the deck. It's like, it's that happily ever after. It's that Disney moment. I love when tarot supports the oracle cards that we pull and confirms, you know, the first message, and we're getting that. So people are losing access to you. It is their own fault. You are not crazy. Exactly what you thought and what your intuition has been telling you is 100% true. And you also may be feeling like, you know what, I want something more for myself, because we have the Four of Cups here. So this is like, this ain't it no more. You could be having this Four of Cups moment in the club. Like, this isn't even fun. Why am I here? I'm not supposed to be here. You could be feeling things like that. And, you know, the Hangman is all about surrender, surrendering to the higher power, destiny, and fate. So if spirit is pulling you away from people, ultimately, I do see that you will allow that to happen. It does hurt and it does suck, but I do see that you are allowing you're allowing the chips to fall as they're supposed to, because it's just like hanging on at this point is just causing more pain. What else can you tell us, Spirit? We got Gemini here. You could be a Gemini, and that can be confirmation for you that this is your reading. We also got Aquarius that has come out, so this could be that same confirmation. Or if it's a Gemini or an Aquarius that is under your suspicion, that can 100% be a confirmation. Yes, this is that person. We also have the Ascendant here. So look at the Ascendant placements, like the first house or the rising sign of this person. If it's Gemini or Aquarius, we're tapping into them. But this energy is talking about your personal change and transformation. The ascendant is about like your outlook, your personal worldview, your expression, your mission statement, how you see the world, your attitude, your point of view. And it can also affect your body image and your aura, your likeness, your approach, your first impression from other people. So people could be seeing you differently at this time. You could find that different people are attracted to you at this time as well, like even romantically, a different kind, like a type that you've never really attracted all of a sudden being, interested in you. So say you've always been like a wild child, wild card, and you've always attracted people who are like you, people who are lost souls even, or people who are wild and rebellious. All of a sudden you could be attracting these really professional types, these really structured and disciplined Saturnian types, or people with really professional lives, and people who are traditionalists. And also you could be going through some aesthetic changes. So if you feel really called to a certain aesthetic, lean into that. And honestly, it's better to, get a new group of people around you anyways, especially when you're going through a personal transformation like that, so that you don't have anyone in your ear telling you, really, you want to wear that? Really, you want to do that? Really, you like that? You want to listen to this kind of music now? You want to go to this kind of event? You want to do this on the weekend? Really, let's just do what we always do. I already saw that wasn't doing it for you anymore with that Four of Cups and the Hangman. You're not satisfied by that anymore. So it's better to just go to those new places on your own. It may be a journey of, self-development, because it's like, if you're not used to it, it can be hard to do things on your own. I don't know why. I've never been afraid to do that. I am an only child though, so I've always been used to doing things alone, but I've literally had friends who will not even go to a restaurant to eat by themselves, will not go to a movie by themselves. And I'm like, bro, it's dark in the theater. No one's looking at you. They're all looking at the screen. Like, go see the movie you want to see. Go eat the food you want to see. Eat at the bar then. If you don't want to be at a table all alone, eat at the bar. Like, what? So you could be like that. And I'm not, shading that, because it is what it is. Like I said, my background is what made me this way. It's not like I'm just like, oh, so independent. I don't have siblings, so it's like I had to be. So of course it's easy for me. But if you're moving into that journey, I'm telling you, it's better to, go to those new places on your own and then meet your soul tribe, because the people who are in those new places that you're called to are already in alignment with that environment. They don't think it's weird that you're wanting to go to a country concert for the first time, even though you've always listened to rap, because they're there. They paid their ticket. They already like country. So when you're meeting people, it's like a 2-for-1 special, because you're getting to try something new and do something fun, and you're gaining independence, but you're also meeting people who are already aligned versus trying to drag your old tribe with you to those new places. So it's 2-for-1. Aquarian energy is very radical. Aqua is ruled by Uranus, so it can be very experimental and rebellious, very unique and liberal, eclectic, and you could find yourself feeling that way at this time, wanting to be free, really eccentric at this time, and radical, futuristic, utopian. You could have a totally different way of thinking and believing, and Aquarian energy is also typically very detached, so people may be trying to pull on your heartstrings and guilt you, and you could be feeling heartless. I don't see that that's the case, but once you identify manipulation, naturally you tap out of it, especially when you've evolved and you don't feel that people-pleasing pressure or need anymore. So you could find yourself showing up and it's like, dang, did I say that? Or dang, did I do that? I just looked at them stone-faced. I didn't even have a reaction and they were trying to guilt me. Am I a bad person? You're not a bad person. You're identifying the manipulation at the root. So what is there to feel bad about? Because everything that they're saying and doing at that point is not because they're really going through it. It's because they're trying to manipulate you. So you should have no guilt about feeling bad. So you may be looking at yourself like, dang, I can't even believe I said that. Like, even the things that you're saying in your head about certain things and people, you may be feeling kind of shocked that you would even say that, like, in your head and have that thought. But that's the new you, baby. And you got to embrace it. We got Gemini energy here as well. The twins, very dynamic energy. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so it's all about the mind, and your belief systems are changing. And your signs, or the signs that Spirit is giving you is 100% right. Spirit is giving you the steps in that new direction. You are the master. Spirit has already entrusted other people in relation to you, and like I was picking up on briefly, someone didn't follow through. They may have taken that opportunity that was supposed to go to you, or they ended up giving it to someone else. So now Spirit is channeling directly through you. So the messages that you're receiving, because they're coming to you, people are almost guaranteed not to understand it because they're not being given those messages. You're sharing those messages with people who you thought were your friends and honestly have been your friends up until this point, or family or trusted people, but you're outgrowing them. Gemini energy is very curious and communicative as well. So I think that the key is just communicating to people who are new to you so that they're automatically more accepting of your views and also open to friendship. Gemini energy is very variety seeking and social and collaborative. So I feel like Spirit is bringing in people into your life that can help you and that you will collaborate with. Also, Gemini energy is very perceptive and connected. So you are plugged into Spirit. Very street smart at this time. You know what to do and what not to do. So don't allow people to make decisions for you anymore, because I don't feel like people can even make a decision as good as you can. I don't feel like people would even make the right moves. Even if Spirit, wrote it out clear as day, I feel like you're already tapped into that higher power and you're getting direction and messages straight from the source. We got openness, transformation, and pleasure. So I see some pleasure, some fun, some excitement coming in for you. The physical intimacy with your new partner, by the way, I'm seeing is very, very good. This person is really good at pleasing you, and they could be someone who is obsessed with pleasing their partner. And I am seeing I am seeing them pleasing you for hours, if you know what I mean, with their throat chakra. There we go. So we have the pleasure card here. This person genuinely finds pleasure in pleasing you, but beyond that, I'm seeing you experience pleasure on different levels, different kind of pleasure of all the senses. I'm seeing all 5 senses being activated and things looking nicer. You could find a new store that has low cost kind of luxury items. You could be getting into that, and it's like, ooh, I can get these nice things to upgrade my car or upgrade my home or upgrade my life. Little trinkets that can make me feel good and feel better for the lowski though. So it's feeling really good. You're getting a deal. And we got transformation. So that's, supporting everything we've talked about. You're going through a big transformation. And 10 of Swords, if people have wronged you, they're being held accountable and they're experiencing karma. And they're also being phased out. You're going through a personal transformation, so embrace that. We have the openness card, so the paths are opening for you. I'm surprised we didn't get any North Node kind of energy. But this is talking about your path opening up and resources that weren't available to you before also becoming available now. There is a level up. Your intuition is leading you at this time. If you're feeling like someone is fake, they're 1000% being fake. We got the friends card, so that could be a fake friend being exposed and embarrassed, especially with that 10 of Swords. And I see you finally having the resolve to let certain things go with this 2 of Wands that came up reversed before. That's you know what? I'm actually really sure of myself, and I feel like this is the best decision for me. That is what I have for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all that stuff is over there. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.